this SMS capability, which is just texting, right? So a lot of times it's broken down into kind of the three different tools here. So you have your inbound capabilities, your outbound, and then your one-on-one engagement capability. So from the inbound perspective, this is where job seekers or people seeking, adult ed or training or all those different things can have these keywords like, for example, texting in the word job, and you'll automatically receive a text message back that says, hey, thank you for seeking. It's so exciting. You're looking for a new career. Click this link to learn more. And that's kind of where the URLs come into play and increase that information access, right? So within the inbound, you kind of create this fun, organic environment of self-service and self-help. And then obviously, once you build these contact lists, you want to have the ability to communicate with them externally. So you can shoot out, text messages just maybe perhaps to 10 people or perhaps to 10,000 people. We have all the capabilities and scalabilities in between there. And those can be reminders for that next job fair, right? So you have that job fair every single Tuesday at the community center, get all those little touches along the way and you'll see your attendance rise, And then the one-on-one capabilities, obviously that can be as simple as a career counselor having a one-on-one engagement with Dave. Dave inbound says, hey, I'm interested in a construction job. And that career counselor can go into greater detail and just have that one-on-one communication about the construction careers that are available to them locally, right? Yeah. You want to talk about the mobile web apps a little bit, Dave?
Yeah, I will. I think our message to all of you that are on the call today, your job seekers, as well as your partners, if you let them opt in to receiving text messages, not everybody's going to do it, but Max, what have we seen? 85% plus or minus, at least during that period where they're really looking for a job, they are going to want to get a text message because they're not returning phone calls and they're not checking their email, but they're looking for a job and they want to work with you, but kind of under their own framework. So this first service, texting, I just strongly recommend every one of you on the call should have a text message service built, and it's super easy to do, and people can opt in if they want to use it.
In statistically, Dave, I always use the personal example too with the text messaging. Look at how many unread emails do you have in your personal email account?
Totally.
Thousands. I'm guilty of it. Everybody's guilty of it. How many unread text messages do you have? I currently have zero.
I have zero. Although that would be a good thing for all of you on the chat. Let us know how many unread emails you've got if you want to share that with us. You don't have to. And how many unread texts. But I have zero unread text because it's so easy to go, view, boom, 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 boom. Job fair, training aid, whatever.
And the statistics behind it, everybody knows, I hate to pick on email, but a phenomenal outbound email chain has an open read respond rate of maybe 10%. And that's on kind of the upper echelons of their capabilities. It's just not what it used to be, So, and then on the opposite side here with text messaging, and just kind of with that personal email account to unread text messages point here, 95% or higher text messages are going to have that open read, and more importantly, that respond rate, right? So you're not only getting that information to them, but they're going to respond to it much faster than they are you, right?
Yep.
And so yeah.
All right. Well, we've gotten from 9,000. Hopefully, Helene, that is not text. So hopefully that's emails, and Ed's down to zero on his text, which is great, or email. Yeah. The second service that we found workforce development organizations like is, you see it on the screen right here. It's a mobile platform, because what we found is a lot of the workforce development organizations have a tremendous amount of information, but it's kind of hard to find. And so what our clients have done is they will use our little portal to create little buttons, and we're going to show you in just 60 seconds how this works. where you can store just the pertinent information that I, as a job seeker, want to have access to on my phone. Hannah, let's go to the next slide and we will have everybody scan a QR code. All right, so you see Middlesex County here. That was one of our first clients, and they're a wonderful group of people. They have a little mobile site. You see it in the picture. And if all of you take out your camera on your phone and scan that, you will land on the Middlesex County Workforce Development page that they used our technology for. And you will be able to click around just like you're a job seeker. And I'm going to share my screen, take it from Hannah here. Max, are you able to see my screen coming up?
Yes, sir. We are good. It's loading up. You're good.
All right. All right. So everybody, this is the second service. Max talked about the text messaging. This is another part of our technology. And this can, of course, be branded 100% for your needs, and we'll help you do that. And all of the categories can be whatever categories you want. It's so easy to add content, just add a page. But what is the great thing about these tools? Let's say you have a job fair. They will add, there's their PDF on a job fair onto this page. They'll grab the URL for this page. They'll go to text messaging, schedule it to go out Tuesday at 9 a.m. to those 80 or 800 people that are on the list, and boom, out it goes. Nobody has to use their personal.
Each one of those pages has its own URL, right, Dave?
Every page has its own URL, which also allows you to track how much activity you're getting. So for the scale up, how many people are clicking this link? How many people are looking at this flyer? You'll know all of that. I thought it would be fun just to show a couple of the text messages that Middlesex has planned that will be going out in the next little bit. This is their dashboard, and they've scheduled some in advance, and many of you would want to do that. So if you see this line here, they have a text scheduled to go out in 5 days at 10:59 Eastern to a list called the Workforce Contacts, but you can have, youth programs and adult ed, and every member of your team can have their own list. And it's going to go out and it's going to say combat ageism. Here's the date, free webinar tips for those over 40. And then they put a little link, and that link can either go to their site or it might go to the mobile page. This is the mobile page that they've used on our platform. So you see, I can look at this on a computer, or you can look at it on a phone. So you can either quickly schedule a text message to go out to folks about some event going on, or you can do it like Middlesex has. They've scheduled these in advance.